Expansionary monetary policy will also have less effect as fiscal policy on the output. Okay, what happens in case of expansionary monetary policy? M1 is the initial level of money supply in the economy, and MD is the level of demand curve for the economy. Now what will happen is that central bank, it will purchase bonds, and because of that there will be increase in money supply in the economy. When money supply increases, money supply curve will shift outwards like this, from this to this, and it will push the interest rates down for a given level of money demand. Fine. Because at the level of interest rate, or at the initial level of interest rate R1, demand for money is lesser than the supply of money. So demand is less than supply. So there is excess supply in the market. What is the price of money? Interest rates. So price of money has to fall, and interest rates has to fall in order to have an equilibrium in the money market. Now its effect on the goods market is, or forget about goods or money market, its effect on the output is, on the output is that this is your 45-degree line, and this is the level of aggregate expenditures at the initial level of interest rates. Fine. At the initial level of interest rates, say R1. Now, because of fall in the interest rates, investments would increase. When interest rates have fallen, investments would increase. When investments would increase, aggregate expenditure in the economy would increase. What is the level of aggregate expenditure? C plus I plus G. Now, because interest rates have fallen, this will move to I2. Okay, and hence equilibrium will shift from E1 to E2 to an equilibrium output of Y2. You get the point? So aggregate expenditures in the economy have increased, and hence the aggregate output in the economy has increased. But the moment your aggregate output has increased, it means that your income has increased. You will have more transactions demand for money because of the direct relationship between transactions demand for money and income. When income has increased, you would need you would buy more amount of goods and services in order to satisfy your wants. In order to purchase more amount of goods and services, you need to have more amount of money in your pocket, so you will have more money with you. Your transactions demand for money would increase from MD1 to MD2, and the moment it increases, what will happen is that equilibrium interest rate, which has shifted from R1 to R2, it will shift upwards from R2 to R3. You get the point? It will again shift upwards from R2 to R3 like this. Clear? And because of increase in interest rates, investments would fall, and hence your aggregate expenditure curve would again move backwards. First of all, it will increase from AE1 to AE2, and then it will move backward from AE2 to AE3, and hence this increase from Y1 to Y2, it will be negated by an increase in the interest rates, and output would again fall back to Y3. So there is some overestimation of increase in output because of expansionary monetary policy if you're not taking these feedback effects into account.